So, hi, today I'm going to do another tutorial. This tutorial is going to be for Genie Locs. It's a new method I've actually used before. I just cornrowed them in, but being that I was using color this time, I wanted to try a different way for wrapping because it just did not work out the first time I tried. Okay, I've already prepared a little section that I'm going to show you. You see this here is just yarn braided into my hair. Now the most important thing when you're using this is that you use 100% acrylic yarn or else it will lock. Today I'm only going to be using my Nature's Garden leave-in treatment and my pomade. It's a really light, non-cloggy grease. It's just nice and moist. It just feels like moisture between your hair. I am going to first show you how I wrap it. So I'm just going to move my little extra piece of hair out of the way. I've pre-cut my yarn so that they're all the same length. They're kind of long, but when you put it in half, it's not that much. I just prefer for the size of the yarn to be uniform over the length of all the threads together. So what I'm going to start by doing is I'm simply going to take 2 pieces of yarn. You can use 3 for thicker ones, but this is a rather thin one. I'm going to create a loop with my fingers. I'm simply going to slip the loop over the braid. And you're going to get to the base. You're going to pull. I'm sorry, these things are getting in the way. I'm going to zoom in so you can't really see. Okay, so now I'm simply going to move the hair that keeps coming back. And I'm going to take the yarn that I tied around it. I'm going to start a little further on top of the knot to cover the knot. And then I'm going to work my way down. Be sure that you're not wrapping in a diagonal method or it will unravel once you tie it. I learned that the hard way. You have to make sure you're going completely straight across in a horizontal pattern. And it needs to be tight, or again, it will loosen up too much. Go all the way down. Now there's a slight gap. See, I missed a little spot right there, but I don't mind the way I've done these. Some of them are, they start black and I end them in the red, just for a little differentiation. So you can see it's going to take a while, and these aren't even long. These are a little past shoulder length. Now, as I get to the end, now you see what happens. This didn't happen this time, but sometimes this piece will get too short to continue. So what I do then is I simply make a knot. I make sure the knot wraps around the whole braid. Pull, and you can choose to braid the end down or you can choose to continually wrap it. Because I still have enough yarn to go around, I'm going to take my 2 longest strands, and I'm simply going to continue the wrapping process. All the way down. Move them out. All the way down. I'm just going to keep going. Now here, as you can see, I've reached the end. And I'm just going to knot it. Braid what I can, and then I'm going to burn my ends. roll it between your thumb and fingers, and it's just going to stay closed. If you have a little piece of yarn that's like, see right here, you just put a little fire on it, and when you roll it down, it'll be smooth. And that's my tutorial.